This past weekend, Kenny Ward Jr. tragically died. He got out of his car, he got hit. He was drugged down the track, that's where he perished. And short tracks across the country, they're now starting to adopt the policy that unless you're in a dire situation, you cannot get out of your car. The Sprint Cup Series is considering that. Brad Keselowski has now spoken out on the enforcement of that rule. USA Today, he says, whether it's racing or society, I'm not aware of any rule or law that works without the ability to enforce it. That I completely agree with. Then he goes on to say, I don't know how you can enforce a rule like that unless you had a robot on the track to grab the person and put them back in the car. The only way you can enforce it is with a penalty system afterward. Really, at that point, it's not effective. It's a difficult rule you're going to try to make work. I would ask Brad Keselowski, wait a minute, why don't you do 120 miles an hour down pit road? Because it's a rule. They enforce it. Why don't you just keep driving after the red flag goes out? It's a rule. They enforce it. You mean to tell me that if they said, Brad, you're going to be banned for 2 races if you get out of your car for any reason unless it's a dire situation, you would still get out of your car? No big deal? For Brad Keselowski to say something so incredibly stupid, it makes me think instead of racing a car, he should be sitting in a classroom, maybe learning a little bit more.